I'm in a bright echo chamber of a classroom speaking to Andres Espinoza. He's an adjunct professor at Boston University who teaches ethnomusicology. I ask him, why do you want to form your union? Well, he says, my wife hates her job, but she keeps it so we can have health insurance. This lands on me pretty sour sweet. I get it, but I don't like it. I tell him we're building a photo book of union supporters and ask if he'll submit a picture and quote of his story, why he cares about this. He says he'd like to do that. Over the next month, I hang out with Andres and it becomes clear to me just how important it is that his story is told. He's all over the place, playing drums for a political science class, dancing with his BU salsa ensemble, talking in the hallways to Latino music students between classes, and none of this is paid time. 2 weeks before we publish the photo book, I email Andres to send me his quote. I'm sitting, sipping mint tea, and toggling between my mail and a Google Doc when his response pops into my inbox. It says, right on cue, BU cut my class for next semester. Do you still want that quote? A fire of anger burns in my chest. I'm thinking, why? It's only been a month, but I've built love for Andres. I feel how unfair it is for him to be let go without a job next semester. He's so important to this community and the only person of color in his entire department. When I try to respond, I have a choice. I could be straightforward and ask him what's on my mind. Do you think this has to do with the color of your skin? Are you going to do something about it? Or pretend I don't notice and say, I'm so sorry to hear this. Yes, I still want the quote. It's even more important now. I send him the latter. I'm afraid to ask about racism, afraid my relationship to him isn't strong enough to go there, afraid to unwrap a package I won't be able to hold. I don't hear from Andres for 2 days. I reread my response and I hate it. I send him a short, timid note feeling like I must have upset him. Andres, how are you? He replies in good spirits and sends me his quote, but I feel further away from him now, and I feel like I've let him down. Andres' words land at the centerfold page of the photo book, along with 5 other professors of color and dozens of other white folks, and in the mailboxes of over 600 workers a few weeks later. But that nagging feeling in me won't go away, and I imagine his story getting lost in the junk mail. Where would we be now if I'd shown up for Andres and asked him how race has affected his life? Where would our relationship be? What would it look like? I cannot rest easy knowing I didn't ask. Because if I don't ask, I can't act, and I can't bring changes to the systems that hurt us the most. I'm asking, and I ask that you start doing the same.